38-year-old Adrian Farrington Sr.'s 5-year-old son was swept away by storm surge during Hurricane Dorian, and he's not sure where his son is. He acknowledged the chance of him being found alive is slim.
If he be rescued, I praise the Lord. But for the search, what I saw, when I lose him, anything can happen. He had sharks in the water. Anything could happen.
Farrington, a resident of Murphytown, Abaco, is currently being treated at PMH for a fractured leg and hand.
It wasn't no U.S., like I say, it wasn't no U.S. Guard, no Coast Guard, it wasn't no police. It's regular people. Regular people. They just surveying to see who they could find alive to bring to hospital for treatment. And they saw me crawling, trying to get to the hospital, to the clinic.
How long were you in those elements before you were rescued?
I spent the whole night in the hurricane, Mom. I ain't been in no shelter.
It was Sunday night?
Till Monday morning. Them winds ain't stopped till Monday morning.
His son, Adrian Jr., disappeared under the mounds of debris that floated on top of the water and hasn't been seen since. Farrington, his wife, and his son fled after waters rapidly rose in their home. As winds howled and rain poured, they swam from home to home looking for a safe haven. He recounted that his son was crying as they fled for their life, and he kept trying to keep him calm. It was at the last home that Farrington said his son was swept from his side.
I do everything in my power whilst he was with me. Everything in my power whilst he was with me to try to save my son. The only thing, what I say, I had to do was try to get up on the roof because I was tired of treading water. So when I put him on top of the roof, before I could climb on the roof to hold him, when I set him on the roof, when I going to climb on the roof, the gust of breeze, drag him across the roof. I still remember him reaching for me, calling me, Daddy. And the breeze slide him across the roof and drop him on the surge on the next side of the building. The opposite side from where I put him up. By the time I moved the breeze and get around there, the way he fell, I gone down twice, looking for him, feeling for him, because I couldn't see. The water was muddy.
With a broken leg and bleeding arm, Farrington struggled to tread water. He spent the entire night on Sunday exposed to the elements. He could hear screams coming from homes and saw walls collapsing on people. An emotional Farrington said he hasn't slept much since coming to New Providence, and it's only when the doctors give him medicine that the terrifying scenes don't roll through his mind. During those 12 hours he spent in the storm surge, unaware if he would be rescued, he said he witnessed another father give up hope after witnessing his family's demise.
There was this guy. I watched his family die inside the house. And when he couldn't save them because he had everything bad enough, the surge was halfway to the door. And he couldn't open the door. And I watching him, and he's beating on the door, and he's cheering them inside crying, and he's outside crying. And after the surge came up and they couldn't get out, he just stopped swimming. He even ain't tried to climb up on the roof. He ain't tried try to do nothing. He just stopped swimming. He just gave up.
Hurricane Dorian is the strongest storm to ever make landfall in the northern Bahamas. The distraught father said no one could have prepared for the terror brought on by the killer storm.
Ain't nobody thought they were going to do the shit they was having. The shelters where they send people, crush people. Homes where they say was safe, wasn't safe. The school where they say is a shelter, it ain't had no shelter because the roof get blow up.
Do you think anybody could have prepared for a storm of this magnitude?
No.
Farrington said he will return to his home once it's rebuilt, but will never brave another storm on the island. Reporting for our News, I'm Julian Gray.
Damage to every last one of these homes, and as for this home here, the entire wall is gone. Concrete scattered all about, no sign of windows, and the entire western wall of the home ripped out. Many of the homes in the eastern portion of Grand Bahama were destroyed. Over in Emerald Bay, Reverend Lloyd Roll's two-story home barely made it.
You see the water's upstairs.
But the watermark is up there.
No, it's upstairs.
It's upstairs.
This is the complete height on the inside. And so, you go up the stairs there, when you get to the top, the water's also upstairs. Wow. Stay here. And that's why I busted when we walk upstairs. Let me show you something. When the water got upstairs, I busted that hole right there, and the two-story attic. See the water there? See?
Yeah, this is watermark.
That's watermark, but it was also upstairs. I busted that
Just in case you had to go
just
in
in
there.
case I had to climb.
He says after more than 20 years of enduring storms in his home, Dorian is the last straw, adding he will not rebuild in eastern Grand Bahama. It's getting worse, stalled out by the floodwaters, and over here, what's left of UB North. Over on Grand Bahama Highway past Sir Jack Hayward Bridge, which takes you into East Grand Bahama, the road this afternoon was impassable, just in front of the University of the Bahamas' northern campus. The stalled out vehicles along the road and in the yard tell the tale of those who tried to get out, but the vehicles just couldn't make it. Just beyond this blockage, home after home with people still waiting to be rescued. Not too far from there, we met this man, Piron Colebrook, who hadn't spoken to his family in Nassau since before the storm. With no communication and only his bicycle, he needed some help. You sure that's the right number?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ring in.
Hey, Peaches.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I ran by the house and ain't nobody come yet to pick me up. I been around here 3 days and ain't need you.
Hurricane Dorian, during his 2-day stop over Grand Bahama, left lots of damage across the island.